Student loan default can be super overwhelming, and if you couple it with all the scams that are out there promising to forgive your defaulted loans, it can be super overwhelming to figure out how to deal with it. So in today's video, we're going to talk about what to do when your student loans are in default and where you should get started. Stay tuned. Your student loans go into default when you haven't made the minimum monthly payment in over 270 days. Once your student loans are in default, a couple of things can happen. You can get late fees assessed, it will get reported as a defaulted loan on your credit score, and your loans may be sent to a collection agency. Once those things happen, you may also have wage garnishment, where the government actually takes part of your paycheck before you even see it. This is what I hear from a lot of borrowers who are in default, when their wages are being garnished or their tax refund has been intercepted, or when they're starting to get collections calls. So when this happens, what are you supposed to do? The first thing to do is to find out who is actually holding your student loans. The best place to do this is to go to the National Student Loan Data System and look up your federal student loans. Once you find out who holds those loans, you can contact them. You can either look up that company's name, or often there's a hyperlink on the NSLDS website and you can click it and contact it. Sometimes it's still your original loan servicer, and you can call them right away to figure out a way for you to get out of default. Step 2 is to contact whoever holds your loan. Now, your federal loans have provisions for you to get out of default. There are two options. There's the option to consolidate your loans into a direct consolidation loan, make on-time monthly payments under an income-driven repayment plan, and then the default is lifted. However, that does still show up on your credit history. The best option is to rehabilitate your student loans, and you can only do that one time. But essentially, once you rehabilitate your student loans, the student loan default gets removed from your credit history. So that's the ideal option if it's the first time you're in default. Either way, to get started on either of these choices, you're going to have to contact whoever holds your loans. When you contact that person, they are going to need some information about your income. The third thing you need to do is to complete whatever next steps your servicer or collection agency tells you to do. If they need proof of income, if they need you to submit employment history, whatever they need, you need to make sure you fill it out and continue to work with them. It is always fair for you to contact the Department of Education and make sure that your collection agency is truly a collection agency that they work with and not a scammer. There are a ton of scammers out there, so before you provide information, it's fair to verify their legitimacy with the Department of Education. Step 4 is to be persistent and stick with it. The collection agencies in particular can be incredibly challenging to work with. They often don't want to cut you much of a break. They don't give you your full options. It can really be tough to deal with them. I just want to encourage you to keep trying, keep pushing. It feels like they have this huge advantage over you, but they are there to serve you. So just keep going. And if you need any help, you can always send me an email. I'm Jenny@repayable.org. In the notes below this video, you're going to find a lot of helpful links to help you resolve your student loan default. One of them is the toll-free number to call the Default Resolution Group at the Department of Education. You can always start with them and feel safe with your information. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Next week's video is going to talk about the difference between rehabilitating your defaulted federal loans and consolidating your student loan to get out of default. We'll talk about the pros and cons, so make sure you subscribe if you want to check out that video. And if you liked this video, please give it a like, and we will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye!